It's your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns, reporting live from Miami with the beautiful black and positively golden 2023 change leaders. Give me a round of applause for my next guest, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Dr. Garrick Beauliere. Haitians, ça passe. You supposed to finish that?
Nabule.
Hey, I know he's Haitian for real when he responds like that. How are you?
Doing good, man. It's an honor to be here. Thank
You excited?
Thank you for inviting me. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Well,
very excited.
you kind of, you made a video. It's not like they didn't choose you. They just didn't go and just pluck you out of somewhere random. They chose you because you made an awesome video and you highlighted your purpose.
Yep.
How does that feel?
It feels great. It feels like an honor to be recognized for doing and living in my truth, living in my passion, and living in my purpose. So it's amazing.
I have to know, I need to know, when did you become a doctor?
I just graduated back in October 22.
What degree? What degree did we get?
I got my PsyD in clinical psychology.
Clinical psychology. If you need any one-on-one time, he's charging $2.99 an hour, and we have about 2 more hours to go. Do the math. But what does it mean to you to be recognized as McDonald's 2023 Black and Positively Golden Change Leader?
It's very humbling, to, like I said, to be recognized for the work I've done in the community, the work I've done in the field, to connect with, a lot of, beautiful and smart and talented, like under 30-something Black people, doing what they got to do within their respective fields. And I'm just excited for the opportunity that McDonald's has gave me and, speaking on your platform. And I'm just excited for the future.
We're going to amplify it. That's one thing we're going to do.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
What is your passion? And what are your passion points?
Yeah, so I'm passionate about mental health, just being a Black man, being a Haitian American, mental health is not really talked about in my culture nor in my community.
Facts.
So I just wanted to do my part and use my purpose, use my platform to change that stigma, destigmatize, what mental health is. Mental health should be as important as your physical health and your spiritual health. I feel like in the Black community, we try to choose one or the other.
Right, especially as men.
Exactly, yeah. Going to the doctor, to see a physician. If you need surgery, you're gonna go there. You're not gonna go to church to pray. If you need to get
Facts.
spiritual, with your faith, you're not gonna go to see a physician.
Don't let that go over your head, ladies and gentlemen.
So when
if you get sick, you have to go to the doctor, not the church.
And when you try, when you're trying to lift weights and you're trying to get stronger and lose weight, you're not gonna go to church. You're gonna go to the gym.
You know? Keep mentioning church. Why do you keep saying that?
Yeah, because in the Black community, we typically tend to lean on our faith. When we are faced with issues, and when we are faced with issues, and our mental health issues. And I'm trying to let people know that you can do both. You can have a relationship with God and see a therapist.
You can have a relationship with God and see a therapist. Come on now, we taught certain things. We have to break these cycles, and you're doing that.
Yeah.
So tell me about your dissertation and how you came up with the topic.
Yeah, so I'm assessing vicarious trauma in Black people who never experienced police violence. So I fortunately enough have never been a victim of physical police violence.
Never?
Never.
But tell me about this dissertation.
So essentially just, obviously, through the pandemic and, George Floyd and, just different Black people, having their deaths recorded, that was always going viral on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and you don't see it on purpose. Sometimes you just see it on your timeline.
Right. Which is disgusting, by the way. Can we please get rid of social media?
I'm gonna definitely touch on that in regards to seeing that. But I started feeling traumatized by seeing other Black people getting killed. And that was a unique experience because I was never a victim of police violence. So how am I, a person who was never a victim of police violence, getting traumatized by seeing other Black people killed?
Because it's repetitive. You see it all day long.
Yeah, but it makes sense for somebody who was a victim of police violence to be traumatized because you're triggered.
Facts.
But I was never. But there's no triggering point for me. Yes, but the thing is, and I wanted to understand if other people felt the way I did. And within the field of psychology, within research, you can never make a claim until you can prove it empirically.
Got it.
So you got to do the research, you got to do the study to prove that this is a thing. I can't just say this is a thing without showing the evidence. Throughout my dissertation, I collected data and I assessed it, I analyzed everything, and I discovered, shockingly, that there is a correlation between Black people in vicarious trauma. Vicarious trauma, in other words, is to be indirectly traumatized by somebody else's experience. You know, so that was the key point, not being primarily traumatized, but vicariously traumatized. And as a result, I also discovered that Black women were almost 2 times as likely to be more traumatized, vicariously traumatized, than Black men.
Wow.
Yeah, I was shocked as well. But yes, through my study, Black women were almost 2 times as likely to be vicariously traumatized. And there is a correlation of the more you see a video of a Black person being killed, the higher likelihood of you being vicariously traumatized, you know? So I wanted to really make this a thing so people can talk about it more. And within vicarious trauma in itself, you can use that term to assess other sources of trauma to see what other areas can people be vicariously traumatized, because you don't have to experience the trauma to be traumatized. And that was really the point I was trying to make, and the thing I actually discovered.
I think you should fight for legislation to ban certain type of videos. People always, like, because I really agree with your dissertation, because you are not only desensitized sexually when you're looking at all the availability on social media. Like I was wondering, I was having a conversation with my sons, I'm like, does that not like turn you off at some point?
Yeah.
They're like, absolutely, like we don't even pay attention. Like, how don't you pay attention to a beautiful woman anymore? Because you see it all day long. Violence, it's almost like I get such anxiety when I see, and they post it all the time. I mean, my Explorer page, have you been to your Explorer page lately? The Explorer page isn't even your liking anything. It's what they want you to see.
Yeah, George Floyd, his video, the video of his death, had 2.5 million views within 12 hours.
Crazy.
And I believe that you can still talk about police violence, you know, police killing Black people without showing the videos. And I feel like that needs to be, you know, like within social media, you know, there's things with like nudity and things like that. You can't post like porn or whatever. Like that should be the same thing when it comes to posting videos of people dying.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like they can definitely increase, you know, the limitation and restrictions on things that are acceptable to post, things that are allowed to post, because that can, you know, vicariously traumatize you by continuously seeing it over and over again.
Well, we love the dissertation. We love the thought process. As a change leader, how do you hope to inspire future leaders?
I hope to inspire, you know, just more Black people to get in the field of mental health, more Black people to think about their mental health, more Black men to go to therapy. I go to therapy myself. More Black men to join the field of mental health. We're needed, you know, we need to be visible. Being in the field, if I can get $1 for every time a Black man said I was their first Black male therapist, you know, I'd be a billionaire, you know what I'm saying? I'd be rich. And the thing is, it's so humbling and so beautiful to be somebody's first Black male therapist, and also really break down the walls of what therapy is, because so many people think you're just laying on the couch, just, you know, talking, whatever. But like therapy is a conversation, kind of just like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Therapy don't have to be really, you know, all, you know, robotic and things like that. It flows. It's a conversation. You know, we're just talking, and you know,
it's natural.
It's natural. It's organic, and that's what therapy is. Therapy isn't, you know, just tell me about feelings. Let's talk about trauma. No, you could talk about good things. You know, you could talk about funny things. I crack jokes in my therapy room. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the therapist's personal style and culture, and that's why it's important for Black people. I believe Black people should see a Black therapist, because that cultural piece changes the whole dynamic of everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They can identify.
Like, you can identify, you can connect with somebody. What's understood don't have to be explained.
Exactly.
It's kind of just like, it's natural. So again, kind of like this conversation we having.
See, I don't even know you.
I don't even know you either.
The dream is real. Congratulations. Make some noise for Garrick, ladies and gentlemen. Let them know where they can find you.
You can follow my mental health page, Psych Me Out, PSYCHME.OUT. You can follow my personal Instagram @
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
It's
dot exclamation mark $.
@it's G94. Cool.
Listen, Garrick, we are rooting for you. And ladies and gentlemen, you can find all of our amazing Black and positively golden change leaders at mcdchangeleaders.com. mcdchangeleaders.com. Make some noise for Dr. Garrick Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Love. Black men should hug more.